to another Helena Industries report. My name is Katie Allier and I'm the Director of Marketing.
My name is Carrie Jones and I'm an employee at Helena Industries.
The Helena Industries report, we bring on people in our community and organizations that are committed to providing services and opportunities for people with disabilities. 1 out of 5 Americans report that they have some sort of disability.
You, family, friends, coworkers, you, and maybe me.
And so with us today, we have a very special guest, Teresa Ortega. Welcome, Teresa.
Thank you.
And so, Teresa, you are the Executive Director. Is that the correct title?
That's right.
All right, at Good Samaritan Ministries and Thrift Store.
Correct.
And did I get that right? It's
You got
Ministries
it.
and Thrift Store.
Ministries and Thrift Store.
All right, perfect. So thank you for joining us today.
So what all does Good Sam's offer?
Good Sam's offers a variety of things, and everyone looks at us and says, oh, there's a thrift store, that's what we are, but we're much more than a thrift store. We have another whole wing on our building, that's our ministries. And within our ministries, we can help people with financial supports, in-store supports. We do lots of job training, as you all know. We work with lots of folks from Helena Industry. We do lots of volunteering for people to come in and volunteer, whether it's they need to volunteer for a program they're in, or if they want to volunteer from what we call from the heart. We're there as advocates for people. We're there to help people channel the system. When they get stuck, they come in and, what do I do? Where do I go? So we help with that. Our thrift store is the biggest ministry we have, and that is the thrift store that really show, we get donations and sell them, and the money goes to the thrift store, to the ministry, but then it also pays all of our salaries. All of our staff have benefits. It also pays for our monthly bills, our upkeep, everything that you would need to maintain a building. So pretty busy.
Yeah, definitely. It's a large store too. You have a
It is
lot
a
of
large
room in
store.
there. And the back room
Yeah.
is full of donations from the community. I
It
was
is.
overwhelmed when I saw that.
Yeah, and you know what's really nice about it, we've hired some new staff and they're really taking over and organizing and getting the stuff out quicker, so that's nice. We've got some new areas. We've got a new area that's called Finer Finds, which is a really nice stuff that comes into the store. So it's still back there, but it's coming out quicker.
Great. And so you mentioned hiring new staff. And so Helena Industries partners with Good Sam, or in this case, Good Sam
Absolutely.
partners with Helena Industries to help provide employment opportunities for people with disabilities.
Right.
So if you could talk a little bit about the benefits of partnering with Helena Industries and employing people with disabilities, and then also just the benefits of partnering with other nonprofits and businesses in the community in general.
Well, I think we have a special partnership with us because we're both businesses.
Yeah.
And our businesses reflect in what we do in the community and who we serve. We can serve people much, much better. So we have a great partnership. We're both thrift stores. We both serve people in need. And we also help people to get those jobs out of where they work every day.
Yeah.
So that's nice. We have 5 folks from Helena Industries and from Spring Meadows that come to us. So, and I always like to say they're my favorite employees.
What types of work do they do?
A lot of them, we have folks come in that hang different types of clothing. We have one gal that hangs just baby clothes. We have some, one of the guys works on the dock. We have people that just take stuff out onto the store and make sure the shelving looks good. So there are lots of different jobs that people can do at the thrift store.
I used to volunteer there.
You did, Carrie, and I remember that's when I was at Good Samaritan the first time, and you were kind of like a greeter for us, and you were handing out pamphlets for people. Do you remember handing those out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
And so Helena Industries and Good Samaritan are both United Way partner agencies.
We are.
And so you mentioned the special partnership with Helena Industries, but who else do you work with in the community?
You know, before I forget, Good Samaritan and Helena Industries have a really unique partnership right now it's really fun to do because the staff get all into it, is you send us your clothing that are going to be recycled because we recycle a lot, and in turn we send you computers that come in. So that's jobs for the folks in your area.
Yeah.
So that's very, very nice to see.
Definitely. The
Yeah.
e-recycling program is a huge part of
Right.
what we do, but then
Right.
you
It's
know,
not what we do.
Yeah, we have a lot of clothes that we get at the thrift
Yeah.
store that we're unable to put out on the shelf. So the
Right.
recycling of the clothing that you're able to do for us is really
perfect.
beneficial. Yeah,
Really nice. And we keep people employed on both sides of that.
definitely.
Yeah.
And so I know that you also wear a second hat. And so, you know, you have the
do.
Good Sam work, and the second hat definitely is tied to the work that you're doing, serving low-income individuals in the community. But
Right.
you're the head of CTAC.
I'm the chair for CTAC, and
Okay.
it's a Capital Transit Advisory Council.
okay.
Used to be hats.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a learning
Many
experience.
different names, actually.
You're right. It's been under many different names. Let's hope it sticks as this one. I think it will. But it's been a steep learning curve for me. I've always been very passionate about people having transportation available to them. And I talked a lot to some folks within that committee. And I went on vacation and became the chair.
Yeah, that's what happens. Voluntold, perhaps.
Yeah, but it's good. It's really
So-
good. It fits with Good Sam's.
What are you trying to accomplish with CTAC?
Well, right now we're going to start a new route. I think it's going to start pretty shortly. So there'll be new route that'll go out to, I believe it's Walmart. I should have looked this up before. But there'll be 2 routes going on and stops throughout downtown as well, which is going to give more availability for people to go around. Of course, we're always talking, and how can we make this work someday that we'll have more weekend routes so people can get around on
Right.
weekends or evening, which is a big problem for us because people can't work after 5, and we know that's not reality.
Carrie,
And with my experiences, like, our life ends at 5 o'clock. So if the bus doesn't run, I mean,
That's
they
right.
have the cab services now, but, you know,
It's really tough after 5 o'clock.
yeah.
And it kind of gets people stuck at home on weekends when we all get to go out because we can drive, but other folks can't. So we hope in the future we'll be able to look at that a little bit more. The new route is another step in going forward.
and so who else is on this? I mean, not everybody, but you know, is it businesses, nonprofit organizations?
There are
who's
people from
involved?
nonprofits, there are private people who are interested in this, or different entities have staff on the CTAC. So it's pretty much generalized people interested in transportation within our capital city.
Perfect. And so you mentioned with Good Sam and probably with CTAC, if people are interested in volunteering or getting involved either on the ministry side or the thrift store side, how can they get a hold of you and learn more about engaging with your organization?
You know, you can always look on our website. We've got a pretty good website now. We've had it redone, so there's always different avenues on that, but you can always call our store at 442-0780. And our receptionist will help you get to someone that can help you, either if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate, whichever.
All right. So what kind of things does Good Sam have in mind for the future? So you have the thrift store, you have the ministry. Where do you see your growth?
I would like to spread out a little bit. We're pretty tight. I really look at, I was talking today, some people, housing's a huge concern. And folks that have a disability are so limited. And really the housing opportunities they have sometimes are pretty crummy. So I'd like to look at that.
Do you want to share, Carrie, a little bit about what, you know, good housing and accessible housing? I know that that's been something you've dealt with, is having housing that you can easily access and be safe in if there was an emergency.
And I am currently pursuing buying my own home. So
Very good.
that's,
Has your experience been sometimes challenging, though, to find appropriate housing?
yes. And I've been in Queen City for about 6 or 7 years now. And
Well, we wish you the best of luck with it. Is it through Habitat for Humanity that you're making the application through?
we're trying to, yes.
Perfect. Well, we wish you and Junior, your significant other, husband,
Yep.
the best
Very
of
nice.
luck. So we definitely, but we know that that's an issue all over Helena. So
is.
any
It's
movement,
huge.
Good Sam can help with for people with disabilities
Yeah.
or low-income individuals and families. I think that would be huge. Anything else you want to ask, Carrie, before we wrap up?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Anything else you want to add, Teresa?
I think that she said it all, what she's looking for, and that's the huge need in the community. So if we can help you, boy, you give us a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you reiterate that number again in the website?
442-0780, and our website is goodsamhelena.org.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us, Teresa.
Thank you.
Thank you.